Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for June 10th, 2021. Thank you for joining me. I'm Suzanne Wagner. I do a daily blog on the Numerology and Astrology. I hope you enjoy this one. Okay, if we add all those numbers together, you get the number 12. And if you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 can be impatient and impetuous. I don't think those are necessarily bad things, but they can want to have their way immediately. It is time to listen to what we personally need, and it is also important to allow others to have space and time to integrate what is up for them. Respect is the key word for today. Not only is it a crazy day with the eclipses in Gemini, the North Node in Gemini, and Mercury retrograde in Gemini, but there is a forceful demand within that needs time and space to integrate. Take that time, let go, and let yourself be spontaneous. Find what will put a smile on your face. Sometimes we just need a moment to relax and breathe. Make sure to take time for yourself, but also give permission to others. The astrology today. Whew. We have made it to the second eclipse from the cycle that started on May 26th. This new moon is also a solar eclipse in Gemini. Those in Western Canada should have a great view in the early morning. We are also at the midpoint of the Mercury retrograde cycle, also in Gemini. Eclipses always impact the signs of Leo and Cancer because all eclipses include their ruling planets, the sun and moon. So Leos and Cancers, it might feel like there's just a lot on your plate at the moment. Solar eclipses herald endings and beginnings. What arises inside is what is being called forth in this next cycle. Because this eclipse is happening in Gemini, the Geminis, you'll be asking yourself, who am I? What do I want? Where am I going? And if you're a Sagittarius, because it's in opposition to you, you would be asking the question, what is relationship? What do I see as relationship? What do I want relationship and contracts and agreements to look like? A lot is happening with all this Gemini energy. I started to describe and open that door yesterday, if you listened to my blog yesterday, so we can all understand what is happening. Sometimes it's good to get these things in pieces and in waves. The Gemini energy wants to learn, grow, and acquire the necessary skills to make better and more informed choices. But eclipses are never smooth, and this one is being squared and influenced by the emotional depth and soul-searching of Neptune and the planning and strategizing asteroid Pallas. Globally, we are wrestling with many massive issues in this world. Expect to see significant changes in our communication systems. Some of those changes may be tragic to force humanity to make even bigger changes. We will also see how radical shifts in people that are moving, and they're moving things around the world and all over the next few years. We're kind of at this critical turn, and it's going to be a big one. The impact of those altogether makes us want to step back from the pace of the world and into a calmer and quieter mind. With so much mental energy, expect to feel exhausted on a very deep core level. When this type of fatigue hits, it is wise to watch and listen. This eclipse wants to teach us that there is never just one answer. And wise people recognize that answers arise from the level of awareness that a person is on. That does not make anyone correct. It just shows that the solutions they expound are going to clearly define the level of wisdom and awareness that this person is presently on. While that is the answer to them, just remember that this is the only available answer that they can discover or concoct on this particular level of personal growth and understanding. When one learns the art of listening, we learn to refine our writing, speaking, and teaching skills to the level upon which someone is aware. It is one of the reasons that the great teachers of all times spoke in parables or poetically. While such things resonate with everyone, there are layers within that they are saying that are interpreted by the level of understanding. Over time, More awareness and growth allows us to see that which we did not see previously. Flaws in reasoning skills come from a lack of experience. That is why eclipses are so revelatory. They show us the previous limits of our awareness and perspective. They show us that which we have denied. They teach us by making us look backward in order to go forward. Ideas born at this time will have significant impact on our world over the next decade. Such ingenuity comes along rarely and is designed to help save us from ourselves. While we cannot see what is ahead clearly, know that the facts are all not in. From such a place, any clear judgment or conclusion cannot be reached. As frustrating as that is, we will be appreciative of it shortly. Know that many plans will need to be revised. My quote for today: flaws in reasoning skills come from a lack of experience. My blog for today: I cannot get over how deeply tired I am. I know a lot of it has to do with the astrology and the eclipses, as I'm a Leo and I'm getting smacked very strongly with both of those. And I have a Gemini moon, and all the stuff is in Gemini. It's hitting my moon. And I am grateful that today is the solar eclipse and that this energy will eventually wane. Just remember to be as kind and generous to others as possible. Do something for another. Help out if you are called to do something. Many are feeling intensely heavy energy and do not know what is causing it. I have listened and learned. I have tossed and turned. I have fought for truth even when I was in my youth. I watch and wait while the weavers of fate snip the threads of those who poorly chose. I can see hope in what the future holds, and I am willing to watch as it unfolds. Thanks, everyone.